Family, what it do? It's your boy WILLIEBIGGS. Is the best back at you once again, man. First of all, as always, I pray and hope all is well with you and yours, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially, man. As you all know, it's a lot going on as always. As you know, it never stops. But I can't let what's going on dictate the way I move and the things I do. And I wish and hope and pray that you do the same. You know, stay focused with you. Stay in tune with yourself. Keep yourself surrounded with like-minded people as always, man. As you know, I don't do the band riding thing, you know. Like I say, it's many people that have been knocked off at the beginning of this year, sad to say. And for those before them just as well. So my condolences go to everyone that lost a loved one this so short of the beginning of a year. You know, my prayers go out with you. And just like it go out for many more before those, you know what I mean? But I want to get in touch on some stuff, man. You know, you can have $1 million mind, but you're not set up to process $1 million successful life. You know, you can get out and make the millions. You can get rich. You can ball out of control. You can have the life of your dreams. But if you don't set your mind for that stage, if you don't set your mind for that level of life, that means you just have $1 million mind. Your mind is not set to be on that level, you know. And I want to talk about that because we all know this past week, Yo Gotti brother Juke was murdered in Memphis. And I'm not going to dwell on that situation, but I wanted to show you what I mean when I say you have to have $1 million mindset. You know, you have to set yourself up to live a successful life once you attain your success. Once you attain your success, you have to set yourself up to live a successful life. And like I say a lot of times, man, when you transition your life, when you say, I'm finna transform my life, because basically that's all it is transforming yourself from one stage to another. You have to let some things, some lifestyle, some people, some areas, some surroundings, you're gonna have to let them go. You know, even with beefing with people, you know what I'm saying? Into it with people unnecessarily. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I can't tell you how to live your life. I can give you some insight to what's relevant for your life. You know, especially if you have $1 million mindset. Even if you have $1 million mind, you need to transform your mind to be set and ready for success. You know, and the challenges we have today in our community, in the industry, you know, everybody's challenging one another, which that's their prerogative. You can never lead, you can never force a person to drink. You can lead a horse to the water all day, but you can never force that horse to drink until it's thirsty. You understand? And that goes along with us. So many times I sit back and I watch the demise of our kind. I watch the demise of many people, you know, over senseless rhetoric, if I want to say. Over senseless rhetoric. You know, at some point in your life, you have to separate yourself. You're going to have to realize that, hey, man, I'm headed in a new direction. You know, sometimes you're going to have to swash beat. And sometimes, I mean, it's hard to avoid, especially when you are triggering it. You triggering it. So it's bound to fire. It's bound to be a fire and a misfire when you triggering drama. I over the years, I learned to just stay away. Stay away. That's why I move by myself. That's why I'm always incognito. That's why I'm always one deep. I have no time to worry about what the next man is doing and me beefing with him. If I have a enemy, it's somebody that's gonna be totally envious of me, because I don't bother nobody. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what you involved in. I'm not about to beef with you. Hopefully, me and you could be like two men if we have a difference and settle it out. Now, don't get me wrong, because if you push my button, yes, I will react. But you know how I handle those situations? I keep myself away from low-minded people, small-minded people. I keep myself away from people that have no long outlook in their life. They just living for the day. I keep myself away from them kind of people, because they don't care what's going on in their life. They don't have no care for their life. So therefore, they don't give a fuck about yours. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that with you, man, because I looked at that whole situation from the very first moment it encountered when Dolph was murdered. I looked at it and I knew then that it was going to be a long ride, and I knew that somebody was going to get their leg back, and it come to a point to where as men, it don't make you weak. Now in a situation like that, it's hard to say that I ain't gonna retaliate. I'm not coming back. It's hard to do that. So I don't even know my react to that situation there, because I haven't been placed in that. So I won't sit here and tell you I have the answer for it. But I will tell you for the ones that have avoided it so far. If you got a difference with somebody, man, find a way to let that beef go. It don't make you a weak man. It don't make you weak because you saying, my mind is set for success. My mind is set to live a long, productive, successful life. Because once the war starts, it's hard to call it quits. It's going to be a winner and it's going to be a loser most of the time. And it take a strong person. I know it take a strong person, because I can speak for this. It takes a strong person to say, you know what? I'm going to let that go. It takes a very, very, very strong person for that. And it takes a willing participant to recognize that, man, I ain't on that. Now, am I that strong? I don't know. I really don't know. I could not tell you that. But I can tell you how to stop a wreck before you get involved in one. Some things are in too deep and they gotta fix themselves. And that's what's going on with the Gotti situations. Things they gotta fix itself because it's in too deep now. But for those of you that haven't crashed out, man, see if you can bring your problems to the table with your op. Sit down. See if you can reach out to a man. Look, we need to settle this before it go too far. Especially if you on $1 million mission, or you already got your millions, and y'all still at each other, because they ain't gonna do nothing but escalate. Why not live a long, healthy, successful, abundant, beautiful life? You don't have to have drama to have money. Like I said, I don't see Gucci battling with Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton arguing with the owner of I don't see them doing that. So why do we have to do it? Matters, because I understand about those, they get loose as a goose in them cartels. But they try to traffic in narcotics something. But you guys out here getting this legal money. We talking on the legal side now. We gonna let that street stuff go for a minute, you know, because I understand all sides of it, like I say all the time. I really do understand all sides to the game, man. I was just fortunate to walk away. No amount of money is worth me being caught up in any kind of system. I refuse to be played like a puppet. Like I said, once I understood how the system really worked, I decided I'm not going to let the system play me, because they can transport all the stuff in and none of them go to jail. And us in our community, we get it. We out there, we go to jail. Same thing in the industry. You don't see them big wigs at each other's store. I'm talking about the owner of ASCAP and BMI and owners of Arista and Capital. You don't see them at each other's store. You know, I ain't talking about the street niggas got rap labels, because y'all beefing over. But look. They give y'all the money, tell you real, and then you need to find a team like you and keep what y'all got going, and edge you on for the sales, for the Spotify and all the extra stuff. And guess who winding up dead? Y'all. You don't see the owner of Arista, which is Clive. I don't think he on Arista no more. I think he started another label. But you don't see the big wigs. I ain't talking about the frontliners. Talking about those ones up in those Capitol Records and Def Jam, the owners of Def Jam. You don't see them beefing with each other. It's only y'all bottom line. You know, so like I say, man, it's so much that can be said. I'm gonna say it because I'm not afraid to say it. You know, and I wish y'all peace amongst each other. You know, as I said before, I gave 9.5 years of my life away, being manipulated by the system. You understand? A product of my environment. But at some point, you got to come out that stage. Yeah, you can start off a product of your environment. You can start off a product of your environment. I understand that very much well. But because you start off that way, you got to wake up one day and say, hold on. Just because they said this is the way it's supposed to go, that don't mean that this is the way it's supposed to go. That's what we trap ourselves at. I'm from the hood. When I was hustling trying to get away from the hood. I may not succeeded. I winded up in the slammer, jammed up. But I was trying to get out the hood, get my family out the hood. You know, raise my kids away from the environment I was raised in. Unfortunately, it didn't work for me. They stayed trapped in the hood, and I was trapped up in the motherfucking prison cell. You know. So the realities, man, is you have to figure out what you want. Don't let society manipulate your mind. They push all this stuff in TV and in the music, and we young, some of us old as hell and still stuck. But the young, man, y'all young. I'm talking to you youngest right now, man. Y'all thinking it don't have to go that way. What law said you have to stay in a ghetto state of mind? What law said that you got to stay with a poverty-stricken mindset? What law say you have to be a gangbanger to survive? What law? That's all an individual thing, man. That's all an individual thing. Like I said, I pray every day that people will wake up, especially my people. I pray, man, for y'all. Because I know that you've been played like a flute. How Andre 3000 was sitting there blowing that damn flute. That's how y'all being played. And you allowing it to happen to you, man. And it don't have to be. You can elevate your own mindset. Even if it calls you to be alone. You can elevate your own mindset. You don't have to do what your homeboy doing, what your homegirl doing. You don't have to do what nobody else do. You don't have to follow a trend. You don't have to do what's popping. You know what I'm saying? If you popping yourself, you don't have to be involved with the nonsense. And I'm just sharing with you, like I say, I have always, my whole life, since far as I can remember, I have always been on a hunt. But now I know how to hunt. And now my hunting is good. And I don't have to showcase nothing. I don't have to make you feel no type of way. I don't care how you feel about me. I don't care about that. I'm my own star player. You know what I'm saying? I represent me. If you deal with me, you deal with me. If you don't, you don't. Because if you don't deal with me, I damn sure ain't gonna deal with you. I ain't gonna call you trying to holler none of your bug. I need the ones who show me that they need me. That's who I worry about. If you show me you need me, I need you. You know what I'm saying? I need the ones that show me they need me. I'm not going to try to place my value for nobody else. I'm not going to try to make a person valuable, make myself valuable to a person that feel like I have no value. And I had to realize some of the people I put value on wasn't valuable because they didn't have no value for me. You know what I'm saying? So these things that I had to realize, and I'm sharing with you, man. Like I said, you have to let go. Sometimes you got to start thinking for yourself at some point. Like I said, I'm trying my best, man, to where I can sit down and drop more videos and give more content. But I be busy. I really be busy, man. I'm working 40 different ways, doing 40 different things, trying to accumulate my growth. You know what I'm saying? I'm already all right, but I'm trying to secure it so when I'm gone, I can leave something behind. What they call generational wealth. I'm really trying to build that. So no, I don't come in because I don't have monetary following behind this. I do this just off the strength of love, of share a little information when I can. And I'm cool with that. And like I tell you, if you like what I say, hit the subscribe button, hit that like, and ring that bell for your notifications, man. Because I'm going to continue to drop game. I'm not going to spill it for free. That's what I am. I'm going to be real with you. I'm a businessman all day, every day. And I give the world what the world gives me. And with that being said, man, I really am anticipating the growth of this channel because I got more to offer. I'm beating around the bush right now because I don't have the time to play here. But if you show me you enjoyed my content and you grow my channel, because I'm not selfish. I'm not going to beg nobody, but I will tell you this. When I kick it, I kick it. When I give it, I give it. You understand? Believe that. I'm not all about self in this world. I know the world is bigger than me. I involve myself in so much. I don't record what I do. I'm not putting it on social media what I do because the things that I do for blessings is for blessings. And God say do those in private. I believe in God like I say all the time. And he tell me when I'm blessing people to do that in private. And so that's what I do. Now, if I gift a person, I don't mind sharing me gifted. And I don't mind sharing being gifted. But when I'm out doing my philanthropy or whatever it is, that's a private moment because I'm helping those that's in need. You know, so like I said, when I have the time, I stop in and I chop it up with you guys. And I pray that y'all dig my content because I'm unique. I don't do what everybody else do. I'm not in here to gossip about TD Jakes, Sean Combs, Gotti and Dog. I'm not here to talk about those guys. They got to deal with their life. And that's just, I find it to be real shiesty to prey off somebody's weakness. You know, whatever Jay's got going on, he got to pay for that. Whatever Diddy got going on, he got to pay for that. Whatever any individual got going on in their life, they got to pay for that. Now, like I said, if it's substance behind a topic, I will speak on it. I'm never going to talk about and try to gain fame off somebody else's name. That's not my style. I'm not cut from that cloth. I'm not a clout chaser in that manner. You know, a matter of fact, I don't chase clout. I just spit facts. And if the fact happen to be a subject about something or someone, then on that subject, I will hold it. But I'm not going to talk about nobody. That's not my thing, and I'm not scared of a soul, man. I run everywhere by myself. I am one deep every day. One deep every day. By myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not worried about nobody harming me, because you can't do no more to me than I can do to you. You understand? Now, in life, you got to worry about those cowards, the ones that sneak you. You know, that's another thing out there. Be careful, because you got motherfuckers that'll sneak you. Not man enough to come and front you head on. Not woman enough to come and front you head on and will sneak you. You know, and you can't control that. You just got to be aware and be alert and try to stay on your toes. But you can't watch everything and everybody. Those are just laws to the game. But like I said, get with me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope this year be way better than last year as far as me delivering my content, man. The name of the channel is $1 Million Mindset. Because everything you do in your life, from day to day, from your relationship, from going to work and what kind of work you do, to how you manage your money, to what you frivolously spend on, you know, to who you indulge your time with. Everything, every aspect of your life contributes to your mindset. Whether you're going to be in poverty or whether you're going to touch the millions and be built for the billion. That's what that means. You know, so I pray y'all have a good one, man. I'm out of here. Again,